What is the top, man? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All day long, we talk about talking. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Do we do we do Baby, run away, run away, run. Yeah, yeah, gotta run away. I wanna run to your wicked garden. Can't you see what makeup? No, makeup. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. La 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 anymore. Break me down. La 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 Elmo's round. La 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 Elmo's round. Do 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 do. Welcome to the show. You gotta be beaten. You gotta eat it, eat it, eat it. Yeah, we're down there to eat it. On a hot bucket, on a meatball. Yeah, the red matter. Oh no, just beat it. Just beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it up, beat it. What's going on today? What the world to see? Hey, welcome to the show, guys. What you guys want to talk about? Anything special? Welcome to the show, Bailey. Welcome. Thanks for the like. Welcome. Just in here. You guys ready for Christmas? Christmas coming around the corner. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time to rock and roll and jingle away. Yeah. What you guys gonna do for Christmas? I'm trying to get myself ready. I'm trying to get the kids gifts. How you guys doing with the show? Hi. Welcome. You guys must know each other. No, guys are getting ready for Christmas. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time. You guys eating candy cane? I don't mind candy canes. They're too hard for me to eat. What else? What else do you like for Christmas? You like different types of candy? I like, Reese's cups. I like the Christmas cookies. I like all that kind of. I like all the sweets for Christmas. You guys gonna? Did you guys get your tree up? Hopefully you got it up by now. I'm just trying to figure out what all else I need for Christmas. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to ask me what I'm doing or what my show's about, EMC Show is about random stuff. We have crazy, silly videos to AI videos to in-between videos. This show is just whatever I want it to be. Having fun, getting to know you guys coming in here liking my stuff, watching my stuff. IMC show. It's whatever I want it to be. And we entertain, in any way. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are having a good time out there, and I'm glad you came to the show. And just hit the like button. Follow me on YouTube. I'm on TikTok as well. I gotta update all my stuff. Hey, dude, do it. What's up, Mister Funk Master? Welcome. It's late. It's almost 3:30 in the morning. Some of you guys is probably not. Do you? Did you pick up the CDs? What CDs? I don't know what CDs you're talking about. Ha ha ha. I've been missing you on. Dude, so many people are gonna get blocked. How about. There you go. How's it going, Emily? Welcome to the show, guys. Please, don't make me have to block people today. I like to have a really good show. I'm glad you're doing all right there, Emily. Welcome to the show. We're talking about don't block freedom of speech. If you're a jerk, I am. I mean, there's freedom of speech and there's respect. People come on here to have fun on being live and try to make, you know, they just trying to entertain you guys. And if you don't like their content or their show, you don't have to watch it. But you don't have to be rude. That's the problem there. There's people that like to just be trolls and clown people. There's this thing called freedom of speech. Yeah, there's also a thing called being a bully, online bully. Do I play games? Yeah, I play Call of Duty. What games do you play? Enemy. I'll just call you Flash. I can't speak to that. Well, Flash, what games do you play? I play that and I play Borderlands. One of the two of my favorite games. You play Roblox? That seems like to be the most popular game, Roblox, especially for the young kids these days. You like making your own levels, or you just like playing other people's levels on Roblox? You sound like you have. Well, I have a code. Here's the reason for corner chairs in a hotel. Maybe you might want to ask the hotel people what that means because I don't. I'm not here to talk about bullies. I'm here to just talk about, getting to know people, entertaining people. Unfortunately, Roblox has a lawsuit on getting that easy. Well, we all know that Roblox has issues. We all know that every game has crazy people on it, okay? No matter what game you play, if you talk to a stranger and you think that person is a cool person, even on here, and you give them your information, they're probably 1 out of 9, 10, whatever, crazy, okay, Mr. Patrick? So yes, there are legitimately crazy people is all over the world. People come into my channel and say crazy things. And if I block you, I block you. I mean, you have the right to say what you have. You have the right to say what you get checked for. I don't even know what that is, but this is called a sore throat. It is winter time, people. This is a time where people get sick from, being cold out. I'll never sell I keep personal things to myself. Well, I'm glad that you take care of yourself and you are, you know, another reason why I don't like bullying because I was picked on as a kid. But I do not have anything you say I have. Um, there you go. Um, you guys, I'm not here to talk about being bullied or kids being bullied. This isn't a show that I just want to be entertaining and get to know people. And thanks for the love. I appreciate it. I do comedy on this show. I have fun on this show. I make jokes about stuff, but I entertain. But when I do a live show, I'm definitely not going to pick on anybody. I just want everybody to be appreciated to each other and like each other for the holidays. It's Christmas time. People who just need to get along, but it's never going to happen. That will never change. And I'm glad you understand, Patrick, because it's um as a kid and any kids out there, it's hard to be a kid these days because the expectations for being a kid is higher than it was when I was up. We need a rebel against bullying. Um, I wish there was a better way of protecting kids from being bullied in school, but there's not enough programs, and it takes the kid himself if he wants help. I can give you help, but you have to take that help and return that. Some kids, they'll say, well, I'm tired of being bullied. Well, if there's programs and there's people um, out there that want to help you with the bullying, they can do the best you can. But the only way you're going to stop bullying is you're going to have to protect yourself. You're going to have to learn how not to. You're going to have to just do the best you can. Because when I was a kid, there was none of this stuff, you guys. There was no cell phone, no YouTube. We was dealt with the bullies by defending ourselves. Round one, round two, boom, 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 boom. If that didn't work, you got friends. If you didn't get friends, you just survive the best you can. Now you guys got programs for kids for bullying. You got all these things to help you guys deal with bullying. And if you don't want to be online bullying, just like I don't want to be online bullying, I can just not get back online. That's how you solve being bullying on live television or being on YouTube or TikTok. Stop getting on if you don't want to hear people get mad. I can handle it. One, I can block you, and two, I can just not read your comments. Bullying is out there. It's how you handle it and how you survive. Because being a kid, it's gonna be rough for a long time. Like crushing a piece of paper, crumble every day. I apologize for bullying and scaring them for life. Or bullying is scarring them for life. Bullying is like crushing a piece of paper. Yes, bullying is not fun. It's not fair to have anybody bully. And I hope you're not getting bullied on, Patrick. And if you are, I hope you're handling very well. You seem like a smart guy. You seem like a guy that understands what it means to protect yourself from bullies. The best thing to do is just take care of yourself. Um, Keep your eyes open, and when someone picks on you, you tell your teacher. If that don't work, because never does, you tell your parents. If that don't work, which sometimes does, you teach yourself um, to protect yourself. Um, go, there's you just gotta just take care of yourself. This is your two weapons, and calling 911. But I'm sure that there's people out there that for me, I never had anybody. I just survived. So there's either you're going to have to think like survival skills, or you're going to, hi, how's it going? Yeah, so yummy, yummy. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Like I said, we're talking about people bullying. It happens a lot. We handle it the best we can. You know, hi and bye. Okay. Yummy. How's it going, Victor? I sometimes deal with depression because my girlfriend broke up with me. Well, here's the thing about when girls break up. There's more fishes in the sea. I know people hate to hear that, but you can't dwell on one person because there's multiple women out there that make me feel. Yeah, bullying is worse now than it ever is because you guys have, cyber bullying, you got school bullying, you got, so it's really rough. And when it comes to when girls break up with you, I learned because I'm old. It took me a long time to realize that you can find somebody else. You don't have to be with that same person if it does. You can't force that girl to be. Why did she break up with you, Patrick? What do you think went wrong? And then maybe we can figure out if there's still a chance to get her back. I Yeah, I understand, buddy. Anyway, it does suck, and it sucks that that is going on. She broke up with you because she lost feeling for me. Well, if you said that you're like 11, girls are gonna go through that phase a lot. If you're a kid, or it's okay. We have some idiots on here. Well, we already got bullies. We talk about bullies. There's one now. All right. I don't know how to block people, but I surely know how to. You don't come in here. Well, there's a bully. Yeah, I told you, you can't stop people from bullying. You just have to learn to handle it. My thing is, you're blocked. You're reported. That's the best way for me to handle it, Patrick. Is you just block people. You just handle it the best you can, you know? There are gonna be people coming in here or in your life that's going to mess with you. Well, I was saying for you, you said you were 11 years old. I'm assuming that's what you were saying, that you're still a kid. I have a 12-year-old, so he's going through a lot too. Um, Basically, buddy, girls at that age, even when they're older, no matter what age, but especially when they're your age, they're going to want multiple boyfriends. They're going to see you're cool for a minute, and then they're going to move on to the next person, you know. So, Patrick, it's best just to try not to fall in love too hard. And if you do find somebody else, it doesn't mean she's going to be the one. Trust me, I went through a lot of different girlfriends throughout my whole life. And even the one I'm with now, you never know, you know. Just like you might fall in love and out of love with her, you know. Love is a crazy thing. It's good and it's bad. It creates problems. It also, you know, so I say one day at a time, Patrick, just one day at a time is the best thing you can do. Because my friend Carson is trying to help me find a new girlfriend. I wouldn't try to find, I think it's best just to let that girl come to you. Because if you try to find somebody, it gets harder because you're going to go, but you're still young, you know, you're probably going to hear these advice, and I don't expect you to listen. You might listen. Hopefully you do. I'm going to tell you like this. Chasing the girl makes her go away. I learned that the hard way, and I continue to learn that it's best just to let them come to you. That's how I met my girlfriend. I let her come to me. I would say just let it happen. Because if you chase somebody, you're going to make yourself upset. Then you're going to drive the girl insane. And she might like you. And then it's going to be one of the things where you find a girl that likes you, and then you try too hard, and then she goes away. Wait, that's probably what happened with this girl. Is whatever you were doing, you got to learn from your mistakes. If she says that you are too close or you're trying too hard, try less. Less is best. I learned that. The less you do, and you're gonna you'll learn things as you get older. You know, you'll find your way to a girl's heart. Love is true, love is real, but it takes a long time to get to that love. You know, there are people, I could barely talk to her because she was in other classes. Well, you know, you got if you have your phone on you, you can always text her, but don't harass her. I don't know how things are in school now. I haven't been in school for 40 years, buddy. But for me, when it came to school, I had to wait till she came out of the classroom. I had to wait till we went to outside to play. I could barely talk to her because... So my advice for you is you don't need to talk to her 24/7 because there's 24 hours a day, and you can talk to her after class. You don't have to. That's why that tells me that you don't want to be a needy person. I've been down that road. You think you need her 24/7, and then it's going to be to a point that she's going to not like that. And she's still the same age as you, or maybe she's older. I don't know. How old is this girl? Is she older than you? You guys are still kids, so you're not like they're going to be going through the phase. Remember when you were a kid and she's 11? You are a kid. Remember when you were like 6 and you used to like your toys, and then you're like, nah, I don't like them. That's what happens as a kid. Well, it happens when you get older, too. You will find love, I promise you, Patrick. You will find somebody who's going to love you back. But learn these things from someone who went down that rabbit hole. Be patient, give the girl space, and love her when she's loving you, and just love her when she's not loving you. One thing I learned, when a girl is not happy, still do things for her. If you promise to take out the cat and she's mad and you get mad and you don't take out the cat, take the cat out anyway, because it shows that you still love that girl. You just have to have your own thing. Whatever works for you, Patrick. Thanks for the likes and the love. Whatever works for you, you'll find it. Whatever, just like whatever didn't work with this girl, try something different with the next girl. But I appreciate you guys coming in here and checking out my live show. I am trying to get 4,000 view time. I'm trying to get my show where I can get monetized. So that's the goal, everybody. So if you, Patrick, if you like the show and you want to talk about anything that's on your mind, whatever bothers you, you can come to somebody that will talk to you about it, And I hope that whatever I said gave you some ideas of how to handle the next girl you date. For me personally, don't date anybody because when you get older, they take your money. I'm just kidding. They don't take your money. Just be careful. You can fall in love. It's okay. Everybody falls in love. But make sure when you fall in love, she's the one that is going to be there the next day, the next day, the next day. And for that to happen, you got to learn to understand her wants, her needs, and all that. Please, please. So, Patrick, I appreciate you coming to the show and asking these questions. The only thing I can tell you is you will find your way because you're your own person and you will make the right decision. You will find somebody that's going to love you and take care of you. And you're going to find a way to do that. But I have to get off here because it's getting late. I appreciate you coming to the show. We had a topic today. So hit that subscribe button, follow me. And we will see each other again on this show. And we don't talk about whatever you want, buddy. Good night, guys. I will talk to you guys again. Whatever you guys want to talk about. This is the ECM Show. We talk about anything and everything. But if you're a jack butt, you're getting booted. All right, guys. Patrick, follow me, subscribe, and we will talk about anything. I'm on here whenever. I don't have a time frame yet because I'm not famous. I'm trying to get famous. Oh, thank you. And check out all my cool videos. And, the AIs, the homemade videos I made. Just keep following and watching. Patrick, if you can do me a favor, watch all my stuff for 4,000 hours so I can get paid. I'm just kidding. Be good. Have fun. Keep watching and liking my stuff. Have a good night.